Welcome back to Chukitibo Media. This is an important information for the Yoruba people, Muslims and Christians alike, and the traditionalists. It is important to be aware, it is important to learn how to live together, and it is important to allow each and every person to practice whatever religion they think it is okay for them to practice. The tenets of each religion is quite different from each other. Being different from each other, it should not contravene, it should not disturb, it should not come, to disturb each other when you are practicing the tenet of your religion. Why am I saying this? There's this information flying around, and I believe it is true. It's another trouble between the masquerade and the Muslims in Ondo State. This occurred on the 16th, say on the 15th or 16th of June 2025, a couple of days ago. And the information was brought about for everybody to be aware of by Muric. We all know Muric. Muric is a group that is controlled by Professor Isiaq Akintola. If it is possible for me to do this in Yoruba again, I will try to do it in Yoruba so that the news or the information and the notice I'm trying to pass will cut across everybody. And it will not be as if I don't understand or, what are they really saying like this. Mamu wani Yoruba to wajepe oshe shebe. Kimagba walasiko. Let me just continue the English version of this. And if you have any question or you want me to interpret this, back to Yoruba language, I will do that so that it will go all across a board. Muric. Masquerade beat women inside mosque. Muric cakes. Masquerade have invaded Imam's house and mosque in Okeagbe, Akoko North, local government Ondo State. They beat up the Imam, the wife, and the children. Meanwhile, the attack has been condemned by Muslim rights concern Muric. The Islamic Human Rights Organization described the attack as another evidence of increased anti-Muslim proclivity which a Muslim now face in Yoruba land. Muric called for the arrest of and the prosecution of the culprits. Muric's reaction was contained in a statement issued on Monday, 16th of June 2025 by its executive director, Professor Isiaq Akintola. The group spoke further. They said, scores of masquerade, number one, traditionalists, invaded the house of and the mosque of a chief imam of Okeagbe, Akoko North Local Government, Ondo State. They beat up the imam's wives and children. Unprovoked attack occurred on Thursday, 12th June 2025 in Okeagbe, Akoko North Local Government, Ondo State. We strongly, secondly, condemn the attack. It is weird, irrational, and barbaric. The attack is another evidence of increased anti-Muslim proclivities which Muslims now face in Yoruba land. To add salt to the injury, the king of the town imposed fine on the Muslim victims after the attack, allegedly because the Muslim women screamed and caused the masquerade while they were being beaten instead of crying and begging the masquerade. Number three, Imam and the wives were therefore ordered to bring 9 goats, 7 sheep, and 200 pieces of kola nut and as fine, not later than Monday, 16th June 2025, that is today, or they will be banished from the city. Why no one should practice Islam in that area. Henceforth, nothing was said about the masquerade who attacked the women. Muric regards this as a miscarriage of justice. The king's judgment stands in contradiction to the principle of natural justice. This is 21st century Nigeria, and we are supposed to be a democracy, not crying out loud. It's crude, archaic, parochial, and draconian that fine must not stand. We demand justice for Muslims victims. We urge Ondo State government to curb the excesses of the king of Okeagbe Akoko. Nothing must happen to the imam, his wife, and children. The banishment order must be rescinded. Besides, the case of assault occasioning harm has been established. We urge Ondo State's Police Command to arrest and prosecute the attackers. They are neither anonymous nor ghosts because their leaders are well known. We commend the police in Okeagbe for making it possible for Muslims to observe the Friday prayers the next day, even when there were attempts to stop them. We implore the police to ensure that this case is not swept under the carpet. Injustice anywhere is an invitation to injustice everywhere. And the culprits in the valley today may become the helpless victims on the hills tomorrow. That is the paradoxical cycle of injustice. The masquerade of Okeagbe have just confirmed our fear about the fate of Muslims in the southwest. Yoruba land has become another Siberian for Yoruba Muslims. It is a persecution galore. The number of cases reported to Muric on a daily basis is alarming. Yoruba Muslims face a political marginalization via deprivation of political appointments at the federal and the state level. They are impoverished with the economic strangulation through denial of jobs. A robust curriculum vitae coupled with a Muslim's name is a sure way to join the army of unemployed youths in Yoruba land. The statistics are staggering. Yoruba Muslim students are traumatized with educational repression by denying them admission to study attractive courses like medicine, engineering, accountancy, etc. They are down-pressed with social ostracism by threatening them with content and constantly violating their Allah's given fundamental human right. All the noise about religious tolerance in the Southwest are mere political statements, sheer rhetoric, and empty propaganda. Yoruba Muslims have never been integrated into the mainstream of Yoruba society. There are issues Yoruba nations activists and some Southwest government are trying to run away from. Hashtag Ondo State Government. Hashtag Masquerade Invade Mosque. Hashtag Southwest Muslim under threat. Professor Isaac Akintola, founder executive, Muslim Right Concern, Muric.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.